Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs, and today we're going to be working on carousel canvas. Yes. So I'm going to put up my channel real quick so that I can see what everybody who is here. So just give me 1 second while I get this all set up. My body down. Hey Tanya, where you been, girl? Yes, I had a little bit of a problem going live through the other one. I don't know what's going on, but now all of a sudden it's like stalling out. It seems like this one is doing something very similar. Is it buffering for you? No? All right, so that's just my phone. Okay. Right, you guys, let me know if I have any glitches because I'm using Google Hangouts, which I normally don't use too much. So, do I sound like a robot? Because I know sometimes I've had that issue with this app. What do you mean about time, Sasso? You saw me rushing and struggling over here. So I was running super duper late today. It's just been kind of crazy. Hey, Deb. Hey, Jackie. So I was running really late today. I was supposed to go live at 7, but dinner ran late, so everything else kind of had to get backtracked. So I'm going to be using this Graphics 45 paper. I've had this in my stash like, oh my God, almost 2 years. Thank you. And I've never really known about what to do with it. And then on Instagram, I did a haul when I did my Alice in Wonderland stuff that I got off of Instagram that I got from the Z Stash. They had this sticker set. It's a chipboard set. That was part of it. So today I wasn't really quite sure what I wanted to do. I'm gathering up some pieces because I want to make another house, but I want to get some pieces first before like I go back into doing that. I don't want to half-ass it. So I had this, and as I'm going through my stickers and stuff, because I have like these really long ones separated, I saw it and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do today. So we're gonna be using this Bow Bunny chipboard set. It's got this lonely little horse right here. Am I backwards to you guys? Yep, I'm backwards to you guys. Um, Let me see if I can fix this camera so that I can flip it over. Give me a second, you guys, because I don't want you guys seeing the video. I can't do it from over here. So just give me a second, you guys. I'm going to flip this camera around. Because I have to move it every time that I go live. I have to move it. So just give me 1 minute. I'm just going to untape it and retape it, which should be easy enough to do. I don't need help per se, but I have these things that have this camera like at an angle right now, so I'm gonna just bring all this stuff down so that over. Even when you think you're ready, you're never really ready, right? That's just how that goes. So let me go ahead and tape this up. Sorry for the shakiness, you guys. I'm the queen of taping stuff together. So we're gonna do a quick little ghetto solution and just tape this bad boy back up, and then we'll get on with the show. Come on, there we go. All right, so let me just put this over here so I can hold this baby down. Right there. There we go. Stay, baby, stay. Stay, baby, stay. There we go. Stability is key. Even in the Leaning Tower of Pisa, it doesn't fall over because it's stable. So As long as I mount enough stuff on top of it, it'll stay put. Come on, stop playing with me. There you go. All right. Woohoo! So we are right side up now. Let's see. Get this camera and this lighting. Fix the lighting up a little bit. Hey, Isabel. All right, so we're good. I have a little bit of a shadow that I'm casting. I see it on this side, but hopefully it'll be all right. So I'm gonna be using this horse right here. You guys can see it right there. Let me focus my camera a little bit. Let's bring that focus in just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, you guys can see it now. Carnival's the song one was we tried last night. We had to eat spices. It was gross. We had to eat spices, girl. I was done. This dude tricked me. He gave me fish oil. Oh, that's what I get for wearing blindfolds. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna take this out of the package, and it's 2-layered. So we have this right here. It's got all these pieces here. I have my camera really low, so hopefully we'll be able to capture everything. And then we have this one. It's got ice cream cones and all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna use everything on here, I don't think. I've also gone ahead with my Cricut. My phone's going off. Give me 1 second, you guys. And so I've gone ahead and cut out some shapes because I want to make like the little cover thing, the little tent shape thing. Hi, Davida. Yeah, she has rice, pork chops, and beans, what I made. And so I've also gone ahead and I kind of had to hand cut these because it's just been that kind of day today. So I went ahead and hand cut these. This is gonna help me create my little tarp over it. I'm gonna attempt to make it a light up canvas. So I got my little purple lights right here. Unfortunately, I don't have no other color, but hopefully I'll be able to replace it once I can get my hands on like a white or a red or another color. I'm just gonna use it for show and tell right now, but I am gonna probably change that if I don't like how it looks with the purple. Oh, you watch the replay? Oh my God, we're so like, we got no shame. So this is the Dollar Tree canvas, and it's easy to kind of poke through. So I got my little hole poker thing on my bob. So we're gonna use that. So I'm gonna go ahead. I also got some doily here. I did go ahead and cut out some elephants, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use these. I'll probably end up using it in another project. I cut the little ears by hand because it didn't cut out ears, but I think I'm gonna use it in another project because it doesn't fit. It's too big for the canvas and then everything else, the whole setup. So I'm gonna use that. And then I got this little candy cane. I cut off the curved part because I'm gonna alter that sticker. I'm gonna try to alter that sticker somehow, some way. So let's get this show on the road. Yes, it's about elephants. I was gonna use them because you know elephants are part of the circus. So I thought that it would look cool. No, it's actually an old one. Does it have the year? Do these things have the year? 2011, you guys. This is a 2011 graphics 45 paper, and it's called Le Cirque. And in case you've never seen it, this is more or less what it looks like. It's got beautiful paper, and it's double-sided. It's got elephants, bicycles, which I think is super adorable. It's got this pattern right here. This one, it's got this in the back. So it's already vintage. It's 2011. Thank you. Please, I appreciate that. Poor Dumbo, I know, right? And then it's got this one with like these little stamps, stars and green stars in the back. So I've had this in my collection like forever. Um, I don't have many graphic 45 papers, to be honest with you. I have this one and I have one more that I think is probably just as old as this one is. I got this from a D stash and it just came with it. So, but it's always kind of stumped me like what to create with it. I love this. I'm going to try to use some of these today. Some of these little cut aparts, and it's got like this page here. And then it's got these blue ones, which I ripped out because I was going to fuzzy cut them, but I didn't. And this is more or less how this looks. And so I thought it would go perfect with the chipboards, with the Bo Bunny chipboards. Hey, Nada, how are you? Thank you. Yes, it is nice, but it's if you don't have the right stuff for a circus theme, like it's gonna definitely like get you stuck. And I haven't used it. I've had it for like 2 years, almost 3 since I started YouTube. It was with one of the first paper D stashes that I purchased on YouTube. So I've had it for quite some time. So we are going to get this baby together. And I think I'm going to create the background so that I can figure out if I even want to use this. I fuzzy cut them already, but I might just paint this. It all depends on how I feel. So I think I definitely want to, I don't know. We're just going to play. We're just going to play. We're just going to play. Where's the page that's got like all of the clowns and stuff in it? This one right here. I like this one. So I'm thinking I can put this like as a background, and this will be cute for like a cover of a book. So I'm actually not gonna use these because I can actually use that for to cover up a book. Yes, that's the word. Maybe I'll use this one to go with that. It's got a lot of yellows. Trying to figure it out, you guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. I'm gonna use the back of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start covering up this canvas to start off with. I'm not gonna tear anything off now. I'll tear everything off at the end, so that I can kind of distress my edges and stuff. But it's really pretty. Even on the back side, it's really cute. But I'd rather have the big images than have the small ones. So we're gonna do that to give it that circus background. So if anybody's scared of clowns, there are some in this. There are some here. So we're gonna go ahead and just add glue everywhere. And I definitely need to glue it. Does a quicker job than this because I'm gonna be here forever with that little glue. Let's see. Let's use this. Let's use a glue stick. Oh, it's not a glue stick per se. This is like a one application type glue for me. This is like from Dollar Tree. That comes in a pack of 3. I'll use this thing up in one sitting. But I took it because I can reuse the little bottles for like picking up paint, like a pipette. So I figured I can use it for 2 things at once. And so let me grab a piece of cardboard that I'm not using so that I can spread that glue around. Get one of my little pieces of chipboard. So let's see, I'm gonna gauge around where that top part is at. Just gauge it from the back. I keep seeing it and then I keep losing it. What the heck did I do with it? It's my little spreader, a little scraper thing. Which technique, Isabel? And then for this bottom part here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rip off some of this paper here. Let's see more or less how much I need. So I'm just gonna try to just rip this part of it off. This, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then we are going to spread this glue. Hey Therese, how are you, darling? So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place this piece right along the bottom. So this is gonna be a more brighter, more fun colored type of stuff than what I'm used to doing. The colors are definitely more vibrant than what I'm used to working with. I think that was another thing that kind of had me like not really knowing what to do with it. Because I like bright colors, but I normally don't work very much with like yellows and reds and stuff like that. Um, I can use those colors as accent pieces, but for me to actually create solely based with those colors is a little tough for me. Where is my square? One minute is here, 1 minute is gone. All right. So we're going to kind of let's see if I can find a card or something. I gotta scrape that out. My other little box. I found one. We gotta push out all those air bubbles. Otherwise, that paper is gonna get wet and soggy under all that glue, and it's gonna buckle on you. You're gonna have a whole bunch of bubbles. And like this, you actually force the glue to travel and get wherever it hasn't really gone. So hopefully allow you to get that paper stuck on better. Yes, it is super, super fun. The paper is just kind of daunting. Now, With so much pattern, it's hard to see it sometimes, so you definitely got to feel around for it. And if you're going to be working with paper and glue on one side, let it dry before you seal it in the top, because if you make your wet paper from the bottom and then from the top, then it's definitely going to buckle. So let that one layer dry first, and then after you're done, if you want to seal it, then glue it after it's dry. That way your paper will be more resistant and won't get so many bubbles and stuff like that on it. All right, so this is pretty much done. I do have this layer here. I'm going to rip most of this off, or I'm going to file it down with a nail file, which is what I normally use to file off my edges so that it's nice and clean. And this is good. So this is how this is looking. Is this a good angle for you? Yeah, it should be good because it's nice and close up so you guys get all the juicy bits, right? So this is going to be a dimensional canvas in case you guys didn't know. And I think I don't really like this paper with this. So I think what's going to end up happening is that I'm going to end up doing it, painting it over. So this is normally like this. I think this is supposed to be to make like a little cone. And this end is supposed to be glued on this end to make like a little cone shape. But what I ended up doing is that I folded all these little bits down. So now I have kind of like a little flattened rooftop. So it's like that. So I'm going to use 4 of them, 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. And I have 2 other pieces that I'm going to use decoratively towards on the back of the canvas. I think, I'm not sure yet. It all depends how it all kind of looks together once it's all done. But I'm thinking something like this. And then we're going to have our canvas pieces, our once I glue these together, I'm gonna cut this straight across so that I can lay it flush onto the canvas. And then the same with the bottom. The bottom is gonna be laid flush. That's where I'm gonna attach my little horsey too. I've also kind of free-handed some balloons, which I'm gonna be painting at some point or covering with different color papers to make the illusion of some kind of balloons kind of floating off here and there. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna punch out 5 holes on the sides with this, and I'm gonna insert these lights. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. So let's see. Let's see how this is all gonna work out. So now that we've done this part, that was easy. Let's work on the hard part, which is gonna be assembling this. Once I have it assembled, then I'll paint it all after it's done. That way, any little creases and stuff where I overlap, I can just go ahead and cover that up. So there's this thing. And how was it that I kind of envisioned this? So I just more or less fold these down. And it automatically gives me that curved kind of shape on the top once I do that. So that these little bits can kind of hang down kind of like a little curtain. In my mind, that's how it looks. In my mind, that's how it looks, you guys. So we're going to do that. And I think this is going to be the way to go with this. So I think I'm actually going to heat up, turn on my glue gun. I'm going to need it anyway. And I'm still working with Jumbo Bumbo because I went to Dollar Tree to get glue sticks and they didn't have any. All they had was glitter. So I'm going to still be working with this behemoth of a glue gun. So I'm going to just put this to kind of heat up, which it does take about 2 or 3 minutes to do so. In the meanwhile, while I have that kind of going, Carmen, do you have a video to how to make homemade gesso? Yes, I do. I do actually. Let me see if I can get Sasson to find it, and I'll link it in the chat. Give me a second. All right, you guys. I added a link to everything that you need to learn how to do, how to make your own modeling paste, and how to make your own gesso. I have another video, but that's the most recent one that I did. Hey, Karina. So while that's gluing, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna alter this like this. This is gonna be for the top. Then I'm just gonna cut it straight across, so that's kind of like that. The horse itself is not that big, and I don't need a huge surface area to come out. And then I'm gonna work on that. So while that's going, let me try to pop this horsey out so that I can kind of gauge what I'm doing here. Come on, little horsey. Listen, you can come off the sticker because it's okay. And for those of you that are wondering, no, this is not Toby. He's missing the unicorn horn, whatever you call that thing. Okay, can you would? Jesus, it didn't want to come out. All right, I can leave that there. So this is the horsey, and what I'm thinking is I can glue the horsey onto this, right? So I'm gonna cut this part off. I'm gonna do that now. And then I'll hot glue it in place. While that's kind of heating up, let me just put this pointing away from me because I have a bad habit of burning my wrists with those things. So more or less, what I'm gonna do is just clip it, kind of clip that off. Like so. And I thought the candy cane will be perfect because the poles in the carousels are always different colors. Hey, Leilani. So I thought that that would look super cool to put him on there like that. Oh, it's gonna be this way. This part I'm gonna hide under. And then what I'm thinking is that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch out a hole right here with a hole with like a paper punch if I can find one. If not, I'll just freehand it. Punch out like a paper punch, and then I'm gonna skirt it. I'm gonna put it around here so that I can hide this part that's flat, and then I can use this part to kind of help to glue it into place. That's the goal. Hey, Jackie. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How's this thing going? Are we there? Yeah, we're there. All right. So I'm gonna put this baby to. Well, I could do it now. Might as well just do it now. Get it over and done with. I think I'm gonna glue it like right there. I think that'll be good enough space, and that part of it is gonna be facing the back. So kind of like that. And if I gotta adjust it, I'm gonna let it dry and then adjust it if I need to. So I'm gonna leave that there. And then for this has like a little lip right here. So I think what I'm gonna do, well, let me see if it'll work like this first before I do anything else with it. So I'm just gonna go onto this little lip right here and just add a little bit of glue right here. Just a tiny little bit. What? You cursing at my glue gun, Isabel? You calling it names? I think it held on pretty well. So we're gonna do that, and like I said, I'm gonna cut this straight so that I can. If I don't cut it straight, I'm gonna bend it so that I can make it flush. I know. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the bottom. So, let's see. Same way. Oh, I folded it. I folded it in the opposite direction of what I needed it to be. That's why I'm like, what the heck? There we go. And we're gonna do this in the bottom. So I'm gonna have the same kind of pattern in the top and in the bottom. And I'm trying not to even squeeze this thing because it is just ridiculous how much comes out of it. I'm just gonna hold it in place and clean off some of that excess little bits of glue that came off. I'm gonna put it at 60 because Carmen, I shared today how I made my memory books. Spend a day while please go and check and leave a comment. All right, darling. I haven't really been on YouTube today, but I'll definitely go and check it out after I'm done. Hello, Memory Lane. And so we have our two pieces, you guys. And I think what I'm gonna do, like I said, I am doily. So I'm gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna add a doily piece to this, and then I'm gonna cut it off. So my glue gun doesn't have an on and off button, but I'm gonna try to keep it here on the side and keep it secure. Pray for me, you guys. Hopefully it works. So this is our little horsey, and this is gonna go like this. Super cute, right? So we're gonna do that. These are gonna be my balloons. So we got that. We got so this is gonna go like this, like this. The little sea. I'm calling it a seahorse. I'm such a mermaid fanatic. And if you guys can see, this is gonna go like this. Isn't that gonna look super cute? Yes, I think so. I think so. I think so. It's probably gonna be a little lower though. All right, so let me get some paint. And oh, guess what I'm gonna use, you guys? Some metallics. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Now to think about colors. Red, right? I should go with the red. Now my lights are probably gonna be purple, but there's no purple in here for me to pull in the purple. I know the purple matches with the yellow, so I can essentially add the purple if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to. So let's see. So we're going. I got both the Festive Red and then the Radiant Red. I think I'm gonna go with the Festive instead. Um, the paper or the chipboard? The chipboard. This is a Bow Bunny chipboard. Maybe you guys can find it on Google. I'm not. I mean, not, well, yeah. Maybe you guys can Google it. I'm not sure. I got this from a D-stash. So this is a Bow Bunny chipboard, and it's called Carnival chipboard. The item number is 174-15746. If you need to like rewind the video a little bit, you can, in case you want to write that down. So I'm gonna put this back to the side again, and I'm gonna grab myself a piece of craft paper to just start painting my little babies up. And we hope you guys just keep our fingers crossed. Stay with me now. Stay with me. What do you use to cut your chipboards? These? I use I have a expression too, and that's what I use. I don't know if you guys can see like glitter floating everywhere. That's from the metallic paint. Once it dries on my brush, it leaves like all these little microflakes. So I think I'm gonna go with this red. And if I gotta add more red to make it more redder, like I will, using like a different kind of red. But I'm gonna give it this first coat and just see more or less how everything is gonna go. And I'm definitely gonna be embellishing this. This is just like a quick little once over that I'm gonna do on this because I don't want to waste too much time with this painting process. I just want to get a nice coating on this and then move on to the next steps. And I am gonna paint both sides because some people get nosy and want to look under stuff. So I'm gonna paint both sides to make sure that everything is nicely distributed. So very simple, very easy. I might stamp this out. I'm thinking I might stamp it out with some Staz on. So we'll see. We'll see if I feel inclined to do so. Yes, it is beautiful. The blade that I use the deep cut blade. I use the deep cut blade and I have it on my speed is either a 5 or a 4, depending on how intricate the design is. Um, the depth is at a 5 and the pass is at a 2. So it passes twice and it usually gives me a nice result. And I make sure that my mat is always sticky. And what I use to make sure that my mat is always sticky is Aleene's tacky glue, the one that is stick it over and over, or glue over, whatever it's called. But the one that is like for repositioning that you can use it and it just you know, it stays tacky all the time. It doesn't really like permanently glue anything down. That's what I use to make sure that my mat is always sticky. Thank you, Nada. Yes, me too. Me too. I went from not having an idea to like whoosh, an explosion happened in my head. And it was like, what? What? Yes, that is exactly what you're going to do today. Let's see. And this paint dries really quick. Just like most acrylic paints, it dries really, really quick. I'm just making sure that I can leave nothing behind. And then I'm going to put this here. And on to the second one. Super fast and simple. All you do, those lusters are awesome. Yes, they are. Yes, they do. They do apply easy. The only time that you might have a little bit of an issue with the luster is if they dry out a little bit. But all you gotta do is just add a little bit of water, seal it back up. If what you're trying to do is use it as a wax, seal it back up, allow it to reconstitute itself, and then it'll be right back to normal. I personally don't care if it's soft or hard. At the end of the day, I just add water when I'm gonna use it anyway, so it still does the job I need when I need it. I just wet my brush, or I spray it with a little bit of water, and it's good to go all over again. All right, so I think this is what I'm gonna do. I really like this red, and I think that actually one coat was more than enough, so I don't have to add another coat to this. I'm just catching, because wherever I got stuck with the paint, I picked more paint up, so I'm just smoothing out those little bumps that are left behind, and good to go. I took off the wrapping off my table because I'm gonna be rewrapping it, so I'm not really worried about getting paint on my table right now. Yes, it is beautiful. $15 for what, girl? For a luster? You don't need it that bad. Not $15 bad. They can be a little pricey depending on the brand and stuff like that that you're gonna buy. I'm also gonna be painting the balloons probably in metallic colors, and I'm gonna be adding some glitter, like little glitter accents to them here and there. They're teardrop shaped right now. I've gone ahead and distressed my edges. So I'll be painting that, in some kind of funky old color in about a minute. Let me see. Should I stamp it, you guys? I feel like I should stamp it to add something to it, so that it's not just plain old red. I feel like I need to stamp some kind of image on it. So I'm gonna grab my StazOn. Although any color will really work. I mean, any kind of ink I think will really work as long as you allow it to dry. But I think I'm gonna go with the StazOn. And honestly, I don't even know if I should do that. I'm debating. No, I'm not gonna stamp it. I'm not gonna stamp it. I'm gonna bling it the heck out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add some bling bling. Yes, $15 is a lot, so be careful that wasn't trying to jip you, you know? All right, so like I said, we are going to this is pretty much dry already, and this is 2 seconds away from being dry. Okay, so we're gonna yeah, we're gonna do something to this right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this kind of straight. I'm gonna try to hold it as straight as I can. And I'm gonna go right to where that peak is, right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is kind of fold this out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fold that out, and then kind of attach that to that right there, if I can. This gotta go like this. So how I'm gonna do this? How are we gonna do this, Brutus? How are we gonna do this, Brutus? There are different shapes on the sides, so I'm trying to figure out. Choo choo choo. All right. Trying to see. This like this is fine. Just have to fold that down nicely so that it can stay kind of like how I want it to stay. But I'm trying to figure out this part of it here. And this is what I wanted to do to it, was fold it over, but I don't want them to look different. So what am I gonna do? This what I'm gonna do? The fold. Ooh, decisions, you guys. Decisions suck. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to snip this. Either way, this is gonna part. This is gonna get cut. So I'm gonna snip this down. So I can bring that part down. This is gonna go this. So I'm gonna cut this part off. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. If anything, I'll add some flowers or something on the sides to hide my little boo-boo. And then this one, I'm just going to cut straight across, I think. Or am I going to do the same thing? I'm going to probably do the same thing. These seem to be different sizes, I think. So what I'm going to do here, I'll go with this straight edge right here. Nope. Right around there. I'm just going to fold this over. Fold that over. Same thing on this one. That's what I should have done. Or just let that one kind of hang in there. Then I'll pull it off. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, like this. So let me glue this. I'm gonna glue like that so that this part of it is kind of hanging down, kind of like a cloth hanging off the table. Do they dry out fast, Isabel? If well, you asked Isabel, but it depends. Like if you have them near like your heaters and stuff, it's gonna dry out a lot faster. I have some that I have them in a cooler place so they don't dry out as fast. So as long as you don't have them like by your heaters, then yeah. My thing is, and the reason why mine's dry out quick, I think, is because I have the heater right behind my desk. So it's a little bit warmer there than it would be when I have them in other places. So we ran away. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing to this side, and this is more or less the shape that I'm creating. This is what I'm gonna glue onto the canvas itself, and I'll adjust and alter whatever I have to adjust and alter as I go. So I'm just gonna hold that in place until that's completely glued out and glued down. And now we have a dimensional structure here. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this part of it. This is what I should have done with the other one, but I didn't. So I might just use this one for the top and use the other one for the bottom, since it's pretty much the same thing. But at least so that it could look a little bit more cleaner. But this is more or less what we have. And then this is gonna all be folded down. This. Yes, Deb. I had to borrow Toby for a minute. I needed him for show and tell. Let's see. This one looks actually rather small compared to this one, so I don't know. Maybe I will use that one and use that one for a smaller base. Or, let's see. What will look good, you guys? Big on top or big on bottom? Because this one is actually smaller than that one. So, what do you think? Big on top? Let me see if I can put this the right way. Like this, right? Or small on bottom and big on top. What do you guys think? Let me go gluing this in the meanwhile while you guys decide. Big on top, small on bottom, big on top. It's not like a sandwich. Let's see. I need a tiebreaker. Yeah, the horse is going in between. Oh, you want me to put the horse in between so you can see? Oh, give me a second. Let me just glue these sides real quick. I just normally take like shapes that normally will be used for something else, and then I just I let the shapes fit my imagination. Big on bottom like a lady sometimes. Deb. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys with the horsey. So, oh, I don't even have to cut it. It's already got the little indentation for me. So this is what it looks like. Small on top, big. Oh, I'm too low. Small on top, big on bottom. Let me see. Right. This would be up here. The majority is saying big on top. All right, so it's gonna go like this. That's what it's gonna look like, you guys. All right. Then I'm gonna get some kind of a bead. I'm gonna cut it in half if I can, and I'm gonna stick it up there. All right, so that's that. Right, that's that part of it. I'm gonna bedazzle the heck out of this, and then we're gonna work on these balloons. But before I do that, I think I want to go ahead and treat up my board. So let me put my gun back in its holster. YouTube, glue gun, okay, YouTube? I'm a crafter, YouTube. Um, so I already know what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna sand these edges down if I can find my if I can find myself an emery board. Here we go. Found one. So pardon me while I'm here scraping. Hopefully it's not too annoying for you guys. But I'm just sanding that edge down so you don't feel the paper edges. And it gives me a nice clean edge. So rip that part off the top and then sand it down. Careful not to sand too much into the canvas itself, but it just gives you a nice smooth finish. It's in Syracuse's Raceway. He's too funny. He's off to the races. Okay. All right, so this is pretty much clean. No paper cuts happening here. Making sure I got rid of all the other paper. All right, so my board is more or less nice, smooth, and sanded down, just like I like it. I'm gonna add some glue here, some loose paper. Got paint all over my fingernails. Ya comenzaron ustedes con palabrita, esa palabrita, Jesús, esa palabrita. All right, so we said the big one, which is this one, right? Which is the big one. This one is the big one. It's bigger, but it's not bigger by that much. So that one's gonna go. Is it that one? I can't tell which one's bigger now. I think it's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this down here. And stand up for this part of it. I want to get them as straight as possible. I think this is the smallest one. And hopefully I have it so that it's leveled. Hey, Marge. Mama, do you want a craft room? Do you want a craft room? Yes, I want a craft room. Don't play with me. I want a craft room building. I'll take that too. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so we have that part of it, and hopefully that looks nice and leveled. I'm gonna try to squeeze that in there as much as I can. It looks a little bit off skew over here, but hopefully it's not too bad. And then this is gonna go like this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to unstick it. Dang it. The little curve that it's got was hitting the wall. Tanya's leaving or Tanya's saying goodbye to herself? I'm lost. You guys got me lost out here. I don't know what's happening. I'm doing good. Okay, she's still here. I thought you left, Tanya. All right, so let me put this in, then put this on. Same spot, but I just needed to make sure that and yes, I'm gonna cover up the bottom so you don't see the little hook. You can kind of see the little hook there. I'm gonna try to make that a little bit straighter. I don't really like how it looks right now. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Nothing like PMS every single day. They can deal with it for a couple days, but not every day. All right, I'm gonna try to heat this thing up over here to see if I can lift it up, so I can adjust it, and hopefully I can do that without messing this up too badly. Well, I don't like what's happening here. I'm gonna have to leave it alone. All right, I'm gonna have to leave it alone. And I'm just gonna do this like so. Let me make sure that it's straight. I just have to hold it in position, you guys. I'm holding it in position, so that glue can kind of dry and it can be straight. Otherwise, the horse is gonna go under crooked. Oh, thank you, Nada. Gracias, sazón. Caballo lindo, ajá. And then this is gonna go right here. That's my idea of a carousel. Put it right on the top because I'm gonna add like a little bead or something. I'm gonna try to add like a little bead. I'm gonna see if I can find a wooden bead that I can cut in half. I was trying to adjust this just a little bit because I really don't like how it looks. It looks a little bit concave to me, like it's sunk in a little bit. So, but hopefully I'll be able to just play with this a little bit and then give it more of a shape. So now I'm gonna add my top. And again, I try to keep that as straight as I can. There we go. Right there looks good. This is how it's looking so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now that I have that partially in place, right? The view, it's got its dimension. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna punch in the 5 holes that are gonna go here because again, this is gonna be like a light up canvas. So I'm gonna do that real quick, looking for my big one. And what I wanna do, which I should have probably done beforehand, I'm gonna measure 10 inches on this thing and draw a line every 2 inches on both so that I can go ahead and make my holes as even as possible. One, two, right. So I'm gonna mark off my little areas where I'm gonna be putting, where I'm gonna be punching these things out. So right here, like right there, and 2 inches from there on up. So, 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. Same thing from here. 4, 2, and then the, all right, so we got 4. So we got 10. Then I can put one on the top and one on the bottom. So 1 here and 1 here. So this is gonna have 1 in the top, 1 in the bottom, and then it's gonna have 4 on each side. I think that's the best that I can do. What's the top? Yeah, that's the bottom. So most of the light is gonna be towards the top, in the top area. I'm gonna go ahead and punch these out, and I'm gonna set my spacer on here so that it does it at the same space every time. So let's see how this thing works. If I can even work it, I don't even know. If I can work it, can you work it? Work it, Carmen, work it. All right. Should be, let me see. I'm gonna push it in just a little bit more. This thing is worked hard. All right. So I think that's good right there. So this is what I'm doing. And okay, I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna do it there. And it's at the same spot. Hopefully this thing doesn't budge on me. And I'll do it there. So it's gonna have little lights that are gonna be coming out from the sides. You guys can see that. Yes, me too. I'm super excited. What? Ooh. She's talking about Willis. She's talking about Willis. All right. Comes the same over here. Stuff. Come out. Come out. Don't mess up my canvas now. Because we're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. All right. Next one. Next one. Next one. All right. So these should be roughly around the same spot on both sides. It's going to go kind of like this. So you'll be able to see the light. I'm going to glue these in place. I think I'm going to end up keeping the purple because I'm going to end up gluing it in place just to hold it there. So, yes. I wonder if I can paint these red, if it'll show red. I'm going to test one before I actually glue them in place. If I can add like maybe some of the wax and then just make it red, then that'll be super cool. Then I don't have to worry about it looking purple. All right, then we got one on the top, one on the bottom because it's got 10 lights, so I might as well use them all up. But I don't want to make the 10th holes. I don't want to make these 2 extra holes until I know that I can definitely string it. Well, I should be able to string it because it's going to go all the way around. But spacing wise, I don't know how much space between each one I have. So I'm going to add the last 2 last. Just in case, I don't want to mess up my canvas and make a hole. And then I can't fill it. I know for a fact I can fill these. I think. I don't know. I didn't measure. That's bad. I did not measure. I should have measured. I was not thinking about it. I'm like, dang it, I should have took the whole thing apart and measured it first so that I can be sure of what I can do. So since we got a lot of this stuff happening here, I'm gonna start working on the balloons, and then we're gonna start adding some of these other little chipboard, not this, not these, not this. Um, oh, maybe I can add this one here. Can I? This is too big. Jesus, come on. Oh, I don't even have to get the ball. It has a ball already. I could just, yeah, yes. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, you guys. So, foam tape to the rescue, and that's what we're gonna do. Don't you just love when a plan comes together? And I got my elephant in there anyway. What? What? I got the elephant in there anyway. Yeah, I got an elephant. And got an elephant. The elephant's name is Adon.
Huh?
The elephant's name is Adon.
Ado?
Adon.
ADO?
I don't care what you think. That's what the elephant's name is. His name is Adon. I don't care what you think. That's his last name. All right. So you see my little battery here. So we're gonna glue this. We're gonna glue this right here. We're gonna add some glue. We're gonna add some glue. You guys are gonna add some glue. We're gonna make it up further. Yes. No paper doll. No. No. No paper doll. No doll papel. No papel doll. All right, so that's that. No, no viejito. No viejito. Wow. Why did I do this? My phone. I could have, should have, would have, did it, done it. Should have done it. I'm starting to sound like the man from that show that we'll be watching. Was the one from the swamp, the one that picks up the wood? Shelby. Oh my God, that dude is so hilarious. You can understand a lick of what he's saying, but it's just so funny. It's so freaking hilarious. All right, so let's see. So we got show fun. Trying to think of what else I can add in here. Oh my God, I'd be cracking up. This thing is hilarious. I did not. Thank you very much for asking. I did not like the fish coal. The fish coal. Fish oil. Fish oil. It literally tasted like motor oil. I literally thought that he gave me silicone that I use for my paint. I was like, what the heck? Why would you give me silicone? Why would you do that, man? I thought me and you was getting along great. I thought me and you had an understanding. Let's see. I need to cover up the stick down here. So I'm trying to figure out what I can use to cover this stick up. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I got the camera really zoomed in. Let me see if I can zoom it out. Maybe is it zoomed out? I got it close to my yeah, it's zoomed out. I got it close to my desk today. My brother. I want to see if I can add this admit one down here. Well, I wanted to. What I'm probably gonna do is after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna go into my other part of the house, and I'm gonna get the heat tool, the heat gun, and I'm gonna heat this up down here so that I can flatten this part out a little bit. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and add this at mid one down there. I think that's how I'm gonna cover and fix that up. Um, I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. So let's see. Um, oh, that hat's way too big. That hat's way too big. I almost put a hat on him. So let's see. Sideshow. This says sideshow. So let's try to add one of these little pieces here. I like that. I think I do. I'm gonna add one of these little pieces here, but I'm gonna add some bling to this first because you know we can't just leave it like that. We need some pearls and stuff, you know. We need some pearls. We need some pearls. Come on, let's get some pearls. Let's get some pearls. And let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Some pearls, pearls. I don't find the pearls. Then I'm gonna add some blankage. So, see, I have a problem, you guys. What happened was that, you know, I got all those boxes and stuff. So I got really like excited about those boxes and stuff. And what happened is I started putting stuff inside boxes and stuff. And now I don't know what's inside the boxes and stuff. So I gotta go through all of them again. And I'm still filling up some of them, some of the other ones. So I gotta go through them and label it. I only put label on one box. Who's leaving? So I think this one I'm gonna do. Yeah. This one I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do it real quick. And this has adhesive on it already. So I'm just gonna cut myself off a nice long strip so I can add both top and bottom. And then I don't have to go too crazy with doing this all over again. Ow. Just poke myself with the extremely sharp scissors. And I think that's more than enough. Put this away. So this is what we're gonna do. I like that. You're not gonna see the white on it, you're just gonna see the bling. So I'm gonna start from right here. And I'm gonna just stick it on there. I'm gonna stick it on there. And just make sure it gets on every little thingamabob. Every little thingamabob. You guys hear how I describe stuff? This is so sad. All these years on YouTube and I still call things thingamabobs. I missed one. Me, a little bugger. Yes. Right? Bling makes the world go round. And then we're going to do the same right here. I think that I have more than enough to go around. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to add some of this on everything. And I'm just going to make sure that I get it on all the edges.
You gonna put the light on there?
I'm going to put the light in a minute.
We're waiting.
You waiting for the light?
We're all waiting for the light.
We'll put the light on.
We'll put the light on, baby.
That's nice.
Get the lights.
I got it.
Come on, come on.
Don't fall asleep on me when I turn the lights off to check on this, okay?
I don't have to.
All right, so I hear people asking for lights. So let there be lights.
Loose.
Light.
Loose.
Le loose.
Loose.
Le loose.
Let it be loose.
Girl, you know we there. You know we there. Yeah. These are find me in the dark lights. No, because I need to fix it first. And then
and the purple lights.
I'm gonna do one, and I want to paint one red. I want to see if it does anything to them. So I'm gonna paint one red real quick, you guys. And I know I probably shouldn't, but we're gonna figure it out.
Lights.
Yes.
We want lights. We want lights. We want light.
Listen, don't be trying to start no mob up in here.
We want lights. We want lights.
We're gonna see if that one does anything. If it do, then I'm gonna paint them all before I glue them in. So let's see. Oh, we gotta open this up.
Turn the light off?
No. Don't make me get agitated, Cezanne. Cezanne.
Z.
I say that to him to get on his nerves. Cezanne. What you want, Cezanne?
Buy the supermarket still can't smell it right.
So
Cezanne.
trying to see if I have a scissor that'll do this for me. I guess not. I gotta go in here. I gotta get the tools out. Bum, bum, bum.
On the loose.
Bam, bam, bam. This is too big. Come on, you little screw. Unscrew yourself. There we go. All right. I know this is a different one because I bought like 3 of them, so I have the other one still stuck in the tower. Oh, sucker, still.
Those are purple lights.
It still looks purple.
Funkadelic.
Still looks purple, so let me get that off of there.
Keep it like that. No, keep it.
It's a little late. Definitely. Tabonita.
You take the battery over the walk control, put that in there? Shh. You don't change the channel.
Who told you? Clap on. You're just gonna have to clap a lot to get to 57. All right.
I'm gonna do it for my internet to turn it off.
All right, that'd be nice. So we got light. All right, let me put this little box on. Screw back in. So my cover's not flying all over the place. Okay. So how we gonna do this? Let's see. I'm gonna have to make a box for this so that I can actually cover that up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. You guys see what I'm doing? Ah, sugar and spice and everything else. I covered up one of my holes. I'm gonna see if I can still get it in there. Yeah. So this is what it's looking like in the back. Dollar Tree lights, you guys. Dollar Tree lights. Actually, this whole canvas, the stickers of the chipboard, I paid $1 for it because it was part of it was everything for $1. Like every item was $1. So I paid $1 for it. So I think I am gonna be able to put that in there. So I'm gonna punch that hole out now. I'm gonna punch that hole out. Wait, let's do it this way so I can see what I'm doing. My chipboard is in my way a little bit. I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way and not look at what I'm doing. Trying to see where the middle is. Let's get that going. There. You guys want to see what it's looking like so far? This way. What? 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 Yes. Amazing. And it actually looks good with the purple, so I'm kind of happy that it turns red. I like it. It makes the other colors kind of shift a little bit. And we're going to turn the lights off in a minute, and we're going to see what it looks like in the dark. We're going to keep doing this all the way around. I'm putting a very small amount of glue on there. Very minimal, to be honest with you guys. I have one more light to go. And then this is going to get glued on right there. So I'm going to add my bottom light, which that's going to be a little tricky, to be honest with you guys. It's going to be real tricky. I got to see. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You just got to have a little bit of patience and know-how. Okay? They're knocking. And then I'm going to take the box and glue glue it right on there. Can you turn off the lights for me? Look, there.
Oh, that's hot. That's nice. Turn the light up, scared.
Yes. Lights up in the bottom too.
That's cool.
When it's on a wall, it'll definitely look nicer.
Right.
I'm gonna just turn it around. You guys can see. Then it's got the light at the bottom. That's how it looks. Lights on. Hello, D. Yes, right? Use meal. Tanya be the first in line claiming. So it's all hooked up in the back. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna grab some of my cardstock. I'm gonna paint it with the same red. And then I'm just gonna add like a box frame to this so that I can go ahead and hang it up on the wall. Um, the bottom, like I said before, what I'm gonna do with the bottom is that I'm gonna see if I find something to cover it up with now. If I don't find anything that I like, then I'll probably end up heating up the bottom because it's a little curved, and then I'll just stick one of these chipboards on it and make it cute. Um, I feel like it still needs more, so we are definitely gonna add some more. Let me turn the batteries off so I don't kill the battery. But I love it. Thank you. So I'm really feeling the way that it's looking so far. Let me grab some more pieces and just keep embellishing. Um, keep embellishing out here. Let's grab some stars. Stick little stars on here. Um, I want to add something in the bottom. Let's see. And there's another one here. Why would you put them both to face the same exact? Oh no, no. I was gonna say, why would you put them to face the same exact direction? I think I'm gonna add that. Um, don't like that there. I do like this here though, so I'm gonna add those. Thank you guys. I was really nervous about today's project because, like I said, I'm not really doing like I don't do a lot of color myself. I'm not really like into red and bright bolds like this. But luckily, um, the chipboard just happened to fall into my lap, and I was like, this is gonna be perfect to add on there. This is gonna be like perfect to add on there. Um, I do want to add this little sideshow thing, this little sideshow sticker right here. I think that that'll look cute there. I do want to add that right there. I don't know how I feel about this bling right now, to be honest with you guys. Curve that out. I don't really know how I feel about that bling. I'm fighting myself while I'm fighting that. So let me see if I find something else that holds my attention just a little bit more than that. Because I'm like, I don't know. Hey, little basket. Who told you to unhook yourself? I'm fighting with my stuff, you guys. My basket's on hooking. I hooked it back up. I got it big. Yeah, thank God. That's why I didn't heat set them. I didn't put like because I wasn't sure. I have some stickers here that I think I'll be able to add, and I think that those will look really cute on there. But I'm feeling pearls for some reason. I don't know. I think pearls will look a lot nicer. I like the pearls, so I think we're gonna go with pearls. Now that I found my box, cotton candy. I have some ice cream cones in here, but I don't know about the ice cream cones. Uh-oh. I don't know about the ice cream cones right now. I'm gonna add balloons in here too. We have to do balloons. And I know it's almost 10 o'clock. I've been here for almost 2 hours. But I think in less than 2 hours, I got a lot of stuff done. So I'm kind of proud of myself, you guys. I'm gonna take this thing off. I don't really like this. Oh, you're gonna leave the double-sided tape behind? Isn't that nice? Let's get that off. Let's get some pearls out. Angie's tablet? It's not in the top drawer. Check in the top drawer. That's probably where it is. She's in the mood to draw today. Right? All right, so I think I like this better. I think I got enough pearls there. Why not, Mom? Oh, sorry. So we're going to heat set it and forget it, right? That's how they say on TV. Heat set it and forget it. Sounds like one of those infomercials. So we're going to just do this. I love the pearls. Love the pearls. I was like, this little cheap thing, like it's just downgrading the whole experience. I didn't like it. So if you guys can kind of see where this is going. Doesn't that make it look better? Yes, it does. So I'm going to do this a little bit at a time so that I can control the pearls and where they land and stuff like that a little bit better. And let me see. Can you guys see where I'm going? Yes, the pearls definitely are going to give this life, I think. And then I wasn't really feeling that. It kind of made a cheese balls for me. I was like, no, you went from looking like 50 to like $5, $5.99. What happened? We can't do that right now. The details is everything. Thank you, Isabel. And I do have to add something here because I have this line there, so I might add maybe some smaller pearls kind of coming out like that. We'll see. And I'm sorry if I'm not all the way in frame, but I have to bring this a lot closer to me so that I can glue and add the pearls as I need to. And the reason I'm hot gluing the pearls, even though they're sticky, is because I've had pearls fall and scare the crap out of me in the middle of the day 3 months later. I start hearing things like ping, 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 ping. I'm like, what the heck is that? So don't ever rely on the sticky. It's unreliable. All right, so this is missing like maybe 2 more. Oh, your battery's dying. All right, darling. There's always replay. There is always replay. All right, so got those in. Yay! And I think that looks much, much better. What do you guys think? I think that looks so much better. Right there, right? This thing does something weird right here, which I don't really like. It's like sunken in. I think it's probably because of the way this one doesn't do that. I think it's probably because of the way I glued it on. So I might heat set it again later. Like I said, since I'm going to be heat setting the other part, I'm going to probably heat set this, the bottom. And I'm going to be able to just adjust it just a little bit, ever so slightly. Thank you, Jackie. So I'm going to take it from the top too because me no likey. But now I have a problem. You want to know what my problem is? I bet you won't guess what my problem is. My problem is this. That's my problem. Okay, I can't have you spitting up while I'm trying to work. So let's clean you up. Let's get all the glue off of you. I need to be able to go under here and heat this up. And it's probably gonna mess up my paint job. Pretty sure it's gonna mess up my paint job. But it's the only option that I have. So I'll just have to paint it over. So don't re-stick. It's not nice. I'll fix it somehow. I see paper. I see paper. I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna cry, you guys. I'm gonna cry. Look. Look at my purple. Look. Look at my paper. That's not nice. Let's see. How can I fix that? Do I have something as a quick fix? Do I have a quick fix up in here? Let's see. Let's see. Do I have a quick fix? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna paint it though, cause I can't. That'll drive me nuts. Just knowing that it's like that, I couldn't handle that. I would literally like loosely. I tried, but it takes the paint off. Cause I was trying to do it in the bottom. It messes up the paint. This paint is waterproof, not heat proof. Yes. Yes, I can fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Shoot, I'm gonna fix it, you guys. Because I want my pearls up there. I want my pearls. And what mama want, mama gonna get. Yep. That's how we go into it. So, let me get my brush. And let me get my paint. And we're gonna fix it. You guys won't even be able to tell. Hopefully. And if you can tell, just don't look. And if you know, don't tell nobody. This is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna just gonna act like that never happened. Okay? That did not happen, you guys. You didn't see it. comments don't make boo-boos. Okay? So anybody ask you, you just say, shh, be quiet. Nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You see, you guys, that's how you handle it. I gotta let it dry for a minute. I had to rip off the thing and it messed it up. It messed it up, my thing. Because it's mean. It peeled it. The sticker peeled it. It messed it up, my thing. It messed it up. It messed it up. You see? That's what happened. So if anybody asks me what happened, I'm like, look, what happened was that I needed some pearls, right? Because I needed some pearls, like some things had to happen. And one of those things is I had to like rip this thing off of there. And one thing led to another. And before you know it, something broke, something got repaired, and now you don't see it. And that's what happened. So I'm gonna add some of these. I think that these will look really cute in there. I'm gonna see how these work. I've had these forever as well. So we're gonna try it. Add some color onto this part down here. Yeah, add some color. We don't really have blue in here, so I'm gonna add some of the white ones. Why talk about? I don't talk about nothing because nothing happened. Nothing happened. Everything's A-okay. What you talk about, Willis? What you talk about? I ain't seen nothing. The juicy side, I ain't seen nothing. And if I saw it, I won't say it. Because, you know, we can't be talking about certain things out here. Certain things is private and personal. We got to keep it quiet. Very, very quiet. Let's see. Let's see. Quiet and balanced. That's how she likes it. All right, let's see. Is this a whole thing? Ooh, yes. Right? Like fireworks. Okay, I don't like my two peaks up. I like my peak down. I'm gonna tuck that baby down there. Okay, come on, come on. All right, I need to see. I can't do it like that. I need to see what I'm doing. Can you stop sticking everywhere except where I need you to stick up? Please help me out. There we go. Ooh, like it. I knew I was gonna be able to use it for something someday. Poor Willis. Yup. Poor Willis. All right, so. All right, my little bling bling. Don't fall off now. I need you guys to hold it together. No matter the weather. Right? Whoa, where are we going to do this? Right here? Thank you, thank you. This is gonna look super, super cool by the time it's done. I believe so. I believe so. We're just gonna add some little things here and there. Some cutesy wootsies. Some cutesy wootsies. And while I'm waiting for that to dry so I don't keep wasting time, I'm gonna work on some of these balloons that I want to add. I don't even know if I should add them. I don't think like it needs it. So I'm debating right now. So like it would be like little clusters of balloons, like right there. I don't know. Let's see. Then I will have to take this off. That's off the gate right there. So maybe um um let's see. No, I don't think I should add these. It's gonna cover my lights. So I don't think I'm gonna add them. I think I'll leave these to do the balloons with the other. I have some elephants there, so I'll make a project with those elephants, and I think I'll use these balloons on that. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's fireworks, Deb. Hopefully it's fireworks. Yes, I'm not gonna add the balloons later. Mm-mm, I'm not. Ooh, Carmen, you on a roll today, girl. Will this work? Will it? Will it work? Yes, it works, right? It's a little off center, but it's okay. I think it does it for me. And then, bang, bang. Yes. What else? What else? Right here. A little baby. And another little baby. Got it. Ooh, I like it. Yes, and it's the only sheet like this I have, but it's okay. It's worth it. It's worth it. And I have one in the top. Let's see. Can I do it twice in a row? Am I that lucky today? Am I? Am I? Let's see. Let's see. I normally don't like using pointed stars like that, but I'm not one of those people, you guys. Let's see. I'm trying to let's see, let's see. Let's see. Um I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this without messing this up. Oh no, come back. Don't get stuck all the way. Oh no. Come back. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Almost, you guys, almost. So I'm gonna cut off this thing in half. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, you guys. It's got so many pretty gems. Oh man. I didn't want to do that. I just really like the aspect of it being like that. Let me see. Can I do it a different way, maybe? Come on, Carmen, use your noggin. Use your noggin. Ooh, yes. But I'm gonna cut this part off because I'm putting pearls there. But I like how that looks. I'm gonna cut this part of it off. I'm just gonna leave half the star. Come on. Don't be a booger. Just do what I ask. There we go. Ta-da! I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this because I'm not liking this right now. I'm really, really sad. I'm really, really sad. I have to cut this out too. This guy can't go in there. And this guy can't go in there. I'm taking off some of the little individual gems that I know are gonna be in my way when I add the pearls, because I still gotta add pearls in here. So we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. It's in my way, it gotta go. Let me get a lighter. I need a lighter real quick. I'm gonna try to fix up some of those little edges that kind of come out. So there you go. Got it. Double-sided tape right here. Put the cup part to the back. But then I'm right back where I started. If I put the cup part to the back, then I'm gonna have to trim off the little peaks in the front all over again. So I'm just gonna go in and add the pearls, and we're gonna figure it out from there. Once I add the pearls in, I try to find a way to cover this up. It's a little bit messed up right there. You guys can see it, right? Poor thing. We're gonna do this part first. So whew, pray for me, you guys. Pray for me. I'm gonna need it. A little bit of glue right there, right there. We're gonna do this. And starting from the bottom. Doing a little bit of glue at a time so I can control this a little bit, as much as I possibly can, and clean up wherever possible. Good night, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I started a little bit later today than usual. I won't make this 8 o'clock stuff a habit because I'm not really one to start so late. And I want to thank you everybody for being here. Even though I started late, thank you so much for showing your girls some support. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that showed up, even if you couldn't stay. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, Marge. No, it's not your fault, darling. It's my fault. I started cooking late today. See, what had happened was that I put my chops for the frost yesterday, right? So I'm like, oh, I already got the chops to frost this, so I don't gotta rush to cook today. Wrong. So wrong. I do the bake and fry method. So I had to bake them first before I fried them because I want to make sure that that seasoning is in there nice and good. So I baked them first, and then I just browned them up after they're, thoroughly cooked. I browned them up. So that's really what took me a long time today. That's why I was late. My kids was giving me the side eye like, Mom, 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 what's up with the food today? Mom. I was like, no worries. As long as I feed you, we're good tonight. All right. So I like the pearls. That definitely does it does it more for me than the other ones did. Than the little those things there. That does a lot more for me. Um, I'm trying to see. I got that there, so I can't add this. I don't really like this right here, I think, but I might have to add it just so that I can add that. So let's see how I do this. Where's the other one? There's two of them. There it is. So let's see. Do I still want to even add this? Do the peaks go up or down? I don't even know anymore. Let's see. Tickets available. Can we do that one? Will that one cover up my mess? Yes. Found it. This will cover up my mess. Tickets available. Right? That'll do it. Okay, glue gun, you can't just be getting stuck everywhere. You're not drunk, you're just hot. Can't be doing stuff like that to me. Think I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's like, what? You was gonna do what? You was gonna put glue where? What? You crazy? Back up, back up, back up. Oh, you did? Yeah, I went to see. Well, I'm probably dating the heck out of myself. But Ringling Brothers had this huge thing with seeing Ariana fly. I still remember. Come see Ariana fly. So we went to the circus, and I saw Ariana fly. I thought Homegirl flew for real. When I saw that they catapulted her behind out of one of those cannon things, I was like, oh, they played me. She ain't got no wings. She ain't flying for real. I don't know why I thought I was gonna actually see her fly. She flew, if you want to call it that, when they shot her across the room, but she wasn't really flying. Okay, she was just gliding like like one of those flying squirrels. That's what she did. She did one of those moves. All right, so I think this is pretty much done. Um, I think, yeah, I like it. I like it. I think I covered up most of the boo-boos here. If not all of the boo-boos, I did cover up the boo-boo. You can't see it no more. So that's a good thing. I love the lights. The only thing I have to cover is just this piece here in the bottom. Um, Not bad. Not bad. I love the lights. I think in a little kid's room or something like that, this will look super amazing. Like in a little boy's room or something, or even a little girl's room, if she likes circus and things like that. But the colors are definitely, very bold. I'm gonna turn this off because I'm gonna go blind. Um, Very bold. It's extremely bright. These LED lights are awesome. They're like phenomenal for $1. I need to get more colors. Honestly, Dollar Tree better not playing with me because they're gonna get a letter, cease and desist, which means fill up the stock. Cease and desist from holding stuff back. Yes, right? Oh, with a little musical box. That would be so super cool. You could like push a button and it's and the lights held in place well, I must say. And they're not sticking. It's actually the perfect depth. If you have one of these things here, and well, even if anything that you have that will punch a hole through here, even if you do it by your hands, with these lights is the perfect depth for your light bulb to just like sit in place and not come out too much from the canvas itself. But I really like this. I'm not gonna paint the edges or anything like that right now because, like I said, because of the bulkiness in the back, I will have to create something so that my cables don't get all snagged up. So I'm gonna create like a little frame that covers up the back. I'm not gonna cover it all up, but I'm gonna create like a little, kind of like a shadow box type thing. I'm gonna create like a little wall around the whole thing. Um, make sure that it's nice and sturdy so that it can at least encase all the wires and stuff, because otherwise you're gonna be ripping stuff out from the back all the time. But I really like it. I think it came out super, super, super cute. And this is my very first time doing circus anything. So I like it. Let's see. It took me 2 hours and 10 minutes. And it took me actually a little bit less than that because between me talking, laughing, stopping, getting up, doing this, doing that. Um, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else I should add to this. What do you guys think? I think I'm pretty much done, right? I think I'm pretty much done. There's really nothing else as far as chipboards. This is going to go somewhere in the bottom. If not that, then this little coin right here. But I have to smooth that out. It's like sticking up and it's annoying me. So I have to fix that. And there's a popcorn here, but it's too big. If it would have been smaller, I would have added some popcorn in there. And I'm not going to add these stars because I already added cuter stars. So there goes that idea. But I'm going to save the rest of these pieces to do one for the elephant. I do have some elephants that I cut out in chipboard. Those I'm going to make more realistic looking. So they're regular chipboard right now, but I'll end up painting them like grays and blacks. And I think what I'm gonna do with this is probably emboss them so that they have texture, and then I'm gonna paint them the colors that they're supposed to be. And I already got the little ears cut out, and I've got 4 of them because I have to stick them together so that they're nice and thick and hard. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think they're the perfect size for this kind of canvas. So maybe I'll do something similar to this, but with the elephant. Ooh, that'll be cool. So maybe I'll do that. So thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. I hope that you have enjoyed watching me create this dimensional carousel. Have an awesome rest of the weekend and week, you guys. I will catch you throughout the week at some point in time. Yes, right, Isabel? Isabel, feel better, my friend. But I'll be talking to you in between between here and then. Anyways, thank you all so much. Hugs, blessings, and kisses. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.